Your mom just called you. She's crying. She says she's been in a car accident somewhere outside of Columbus, Ohio. She needs $3,000. Wire it now. Don't tell Dad. You hesitate for exactly 4 seconds. Then you send the money. Here's the part that's going to keep you up tonight. That wasn't your mom. That was 11 seconds of her voice, recorded from a Facebook birthday video she posted 2 years ago. 11 seconds. Processed by an AI tool that costs less than your Netflix subscription. And it fooled you completely, because it sounded exactly like her. The way she says, honey, the little catch in her throat when she's upset. All of it. Fake. Welcome to 2026, America. Population, sitting ducks. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, this would never happen to me, I'm too smart for this, that's exactly what the 34-year-old software engineer in Austin, Texas thought, right before he wired $4,200 to someone pretending to be his brother stuck at an airport in Denver. His actual brother was watching football on his couch 12 miles away. Quick reminder, I'm new here, so at this stage, every like, subscribe, and comment lands like breaking news. Now, let's continue. So let's talk about what's actually happening out here, because I promise you, the news isn't covering it the way it needs to be covered. AI voice cloning used to require a recording studio, a team of engineers, and somewhere around 6 hours of audio samples. Today, you need a voice clip the length of a TikTok intro and a free tier account on any of about 15 different platforms. The technology jumped 5 years forward in the last 18 months alone. And the scammers? They were waiting at the finish line with lawn chairs and lemonade. Here's how the operation actually works, step by step, so you can see it the way the person running it sees it. They start with your family's social media. Not yours, your family's. Your aunt who posts every Sunday. Your dad who went live at Thanksgiving and talked for 40 minutes. Your sister's graduation speech on YouTube. Every single word is a data point. Every inflection, every laugh, every "oh my goodness," all of it gets fed into the system. The AI maps the voice like a fingerprint. Then it generates new speech. Any words, any sentence in that person's voice. Then comes the call. They pick a moment of pressure, late at night, early morning, right before a holiday when emotions are already running high and your brain is operating on 3 hours of sleep and 2 cups of coffee. They create urgency. They create fear. And they use the voice of someone you love to do it. The reason it works isn't because people are dumb. I want to be really clear about that. It works because the human brain is literally wired to respond to familiar voices before logic even gets a chance to load. Your nervous system recognizes mom's voice and drops its guard before your frontal lobe has finished asking questions. It's not a flaw, it's just how we're built. The scammers know neuroscience better than most of us realize. Now here's the part where I tell you what to actually do, and I'm not going to give you the standard 5 bullet point list you've already seen 17 times. I'm going to give you something that actually works. Pick a code word right now, today, before you finish watching this video. One weird, specific, completely random word that only your immediate family knows. Something like pineapple, or Burlington, or your old dog's name, or your grandmother's maiden name. Something that would never come up naturally in a panic situation. If someone calls you claiming to be your kid, your spouse, your parent, and they can't say that word, you hang up. Period. No exceptions, no matter how convincing they sound. Especially if they sound convincing. Because here's the dark irony of all this. The more emotional the call sounds, the more suspicious you should be. Real emergencies are messy and disorganized. AI-generated emergencies are disturbingly well-paced. The FBI reported a 300% increase in AI-assisted voice fraud cases in the last year alone. 300%. That's not a trend. That's a tidal wave, and it's hitting American families across every demographic. Elderly grandparents in Florida, college students in Michigan, middle-class families in the suburbs of literally every major city in this country. This technology is not slowing down. It is accelerating, and the gap between what scammers can do and what most people know about, that gap is where billions of dollars disappear. So do one thing after this video. Call your family. Not to panic them, just to say, hey, I watched something today. Let's make a code word. Make it funny. Make it weird. Make it memorable. Because the next call might sound exactly like you. And someone you love might be 4 seconds away from sending everything they have to a voice that never existed. Share this. Someone in your life needs to hear it before they find out the hard way.